The breakfast bowl sat upside down on the table, waiting for a mother who would never come home. Noah's dad drove long haul. His sister had moved out. When Noah's mother died midway through 10th grade, he carried the silence of their apartment into school. He still went to class, but only to be counted present. He sat in the back, hood up, forehead on his notebook. People say time heals. For Noah, time just slid past. Mr. Harris, his English teacher, noticed after a few pop questions. No matter how far away Noah seemed, he still answered correctly. When the bell rang one afternoon, Mr. Harris said quietly, "Hang back a second." Noah stood by the desk, hands in his pockets, eyes on the floor. The teacher poured tea into a chipped mug and spoke as if he were setting down something fragile. "I've got a prep during 5th period in the English office. You can sit there if you want. You don't have to do anything. Just sit." The next day, Noah almost didn't go. Part of him wanted to refuse. Part of him wanted to prove he didn't need help. But when 5th period arrived, his legs carried him there anyway. The part that hadn't slept in weeks was too tired to fight. The English office smelled like new paper. Mr. Harris slid a stack of quizzes over. "Would you staple these by table groups?" No one asked if he was okay. No one tried to fix anything. There was just a small job to give his hands something to do. 15 minutes later, Mr. Harris smiled. "Thanks. See you tomorrow, 5th period." Noah didn't realize it yet, but small tasks weren't distractions from grievance. They were the scaffolding holding him upright. It became a rhythm. Some days Noah sat silently, watching his shadow stretch across the bookcase. Other days he told stories about his mom, her soup always undersalted, how she opened the kitchen window at 5 in the morning to let the day in. His voice cracked once mid-sentence. He saw the window in his mind, frost on the glass, her hand on the latch, cold air rushing in. Mr. Harris listened without filling the pauses, sometimes nudging a bottle of water toward Noah, or crackers. Over those first weeks, Mr. Harris quietly walked to the counseling office and asked about fee waivers. He emailed Noah's other teachers. "If he zones out, loop me in, not to punish. Just so I can adjust what we do during 5th period." When the parent-teacher meeting came, and Noah's dad was 2 states away, Mr. Harris met with every teacher on Noah's behalf. Noah started arriving on time not for algebra or world history, but because he didn't want to miss 5th period. He hated the thought of the empty chair going unused. That gentle dread tugged him out of bed each morning. Accountability isn't punishment. It's proof that your absence would be felt. When someone notices you're missing, you become real again. He still stumbled. A botched quiz, a Tuesday when the bed wouldn't let go. But 5th period was like a chair set halfway up a staircase. When he was winded, he sat. Mr. Harris passed the warm mug. They breathed together. "Just show up," the teacher would say, as if the sentence itself could hold weight for both of them. When college applications came due, Mr. Harris said, "Choose what you want, not what you're afraid of." Noah typed computer science into the first line, a secret he hadn't said aloud to anyone else. Fear, he realized, had been making all his choices since the funeral. He'd learned this. Grievance doesn't heal by being filled. It heals when you learn to sit in the emptiness without drowning, and you can only do that if someone sits beside you first. Years later, Noah ran a free computer workshop at the library. Every afternoon, he leaves an hour open. The door stayed propped, the kettle hummed. 2 mugs sat ready on the desk. When a shy kid hovered in the doorway, Noah smiled and borrowed the exact words that once steadied him. You can sit here if you want. You don't have to do anything. Just sit. The things that carry us through the darkest seasons aren't great speeches. They're a person who waits, a chair set aside, a warm cup, and when someone waits for you long enough, you learn to wait for someone else, so the human chain doesn't slip when we hold the middle.